Okay, what is up, people? Today we're going to be hitting chest. So we're going to go ahead and start with the incline, as you can see. We're doing it here in the rack with these safeties set up, so we can, go to failure. We're going to have to re-rack it every time after each set, but that's all right because we really want to push ourselves. So I'm going to do a warm-up set here. I might wander around and try to do a warm-up set or a few sets of some kind of scap or back movements just so I can get my back a little warm. I just feel more comfortable going into chest day when my back is a little warm. So we will see how that goes, and then we'll get right into these sets. Okay, so I wanted to get a 225 because I'm feeling pretty good today, but this Smith, specifically this one, is kind of like stiff, and it kind of rocks sometimes, so it makes it tough to go heavier. It almost gets worse the heavier you go, so we're just going to stick with what I would assume is 185. I'm not sure how much is what the bar weighs, but try to do this 185 and take it around for a couple sets. Need some recovery after that set. Good grief. So this is kind of odd feeling because the weight isn't necessarily heavy at some point. It's more like I get resistance from the rack not being lubed up enough. So definitely a drawback with doing these today. All right, so you may have noticed we've switched. This freed up this other Smith, so we just hopped on over here. This is going to be my last set, or my last two sets, and then we will move on to I think it's something flat, either a flat machine or like flat dumbbells. So let's knock these out real quick, finish this up. All right, so now we got this, what is usually a decline bench, but we're gonna sit on it the opposite way. It's basically a thick pad. We're gonna do a flat dumbbell press on it. And the thick pad just helps keep us stable. Helps isolate that chest a little more instead of you having to balance and, you know, flex your abs and squeeze your back as much. You get the gist. All right, so as you can see, we're pretty fatigued from that incline. So nothing wrong with that. We're gonna lower the weight, go down to like, I think 80s. What are these? 95s? Yeah. So actually, we'll go 85s. Finish our sets with 85s. Man. So we're extremely fatigued, so we're just gonna keep going down until we find a weight that fucking feels good. So I clearly am worn out somewhere. I don't know if it's necessarily my chest, because my chest doesn't feel too crazy pumped. I'm thinking my shoulders and arms are giving out. But that's all right. We're going to lower the weight, try to feel it a little better. All right, so because the dumbbells were, I wouldn't say big success, they were more of a, you know, semi-success. Not that we didn't get anything out of them, just one were, um, not feeling right, and two, just going into it fatigued, did not help at all. So I think this is going to help us go really light and focus on that squeeze. We'll just do 2 sets here. This one's really out of just feel. You might wonder, like, why are you only doing 2 sets? And really, if I just feel like I can get more out of a workout, but that movement isn't really, the best for it, you can move on to another movement and finish out your sets at another exercise. So flat dumbbell bench didn't feel right for 3 sets, so we're going to come over here and do 2 more, except on the flat machine press. Beautiful. Let's go pose. Alrighty, so it's gonna wrap up our chest day. It was we had some difficulties obviously with the Smith machine, and then with the flat dumbbells not feeling as ideal as we wanted them to, but that's all right. We're just gonna keep going. The flies felt really good, so that's good. What else did I do? Oh, so the flat machine bench and the flies felt pretty good, so it was a good wrap up to the end of the workout. But I think this is like maybe week 2, you could say, 2.5 of bulking, at least seeing increase in weight. Feeling really good. Weight's going up steady. I'm sitting around 208, 209 right now. I actually haven't checked today. That's what I was yesterday. I think we're aiming for around half a pound to a pound a week. Maybe even less. I'm not really trying to go too drastic with it because I want to stay relatively leaner and see how big we can get and full we can get just by increasing the calories a little bit. I think at most the max amount of calorie surplus will be going is around 4,000, but that's really it. So let's see this pump and then let's get out of here. So if you've been watching my other videos, we've been talking about what exactly I want to get bigger in this fall bulk. And to put an image in your head, think about the Trent twins. Think about how big their chests are and then how big their arms are. I think those are the two areas that I need to focus on this bulk. And thankfully, during my last cut, my chest actually grew. Most people say you can't grow in a deficit, and that's just bullshit. If you're training hard enough, your protein's high, you're getting all your, your vitamins and all your nutrients. Like you're eating, nutrient-packed foods like beef, eggs, things like that. Then you're gonna fill out. So, chest and arms are the priority. Chest, thankfully, has grown a little bit already, but we're gonna try to swell the fuck up this bulk in those areas. But let's check this out. So chest is fucking feeling huge right now. Now this is my bad side, but we'll see how it looks. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I feel like my chest and shoulders developed fine, but then when I go front double bicep, I feel like my arms aren't big enough. And that might just be body dysmorphia, or it might be legit, but I think form-wise and bicep, well, not maybe. Yeah, so forearm and bicep and tri just need to, I think, thicken up to fit the other assortment of body parts. But so that's it. We will see you guys sometime. We'll see when I get another video out.